This is quite un-Islamic. And it means that first off you have to destroy non-peace to have peace. If you travel Arabia and ask people why you are engaged in violence, do you not like peace? They will say that, yes, we want peace, but with justice. As-salam ma'al adl. We want peace but with justice. Give us justice and I'm ready to establish peace. This is wrong. This is un-Islamic. This is un-Islamic. The Islamic formula is that in every situation, in every given situation, there are some problems, but at the same time there are opportunities. So avoid the problems and avail the opportunities. And then we will find peace. The Prophet of Islam has said, Inna Allah yu'ti ala rifq ma la yu'ti ala al-unf. God grants to non-violence what he does not grant to violence. What it means? It means that if there are problems of violence, you have to avoid it. Don't go to fighting. Instead, you have to avail the opportunities. This was the policy of Prophet of Islam. So when he was in Mecca, he avoided idols and availed the opportunities of preaching. Then, after 13 years, they wanted to kill the Prophet of Islam. Then what happened? He avoided again the fighting and simply migrated from Mecca and settled in Medina. Why? Because he was aware that although Meccan people have become hostile, but in Medina they have a soft corner towards Islam. Why? There was a basic difference between Mecca and Medina. You know, in Medina there was water, there was agriculture, there was horticulture. So their economy was based on agriculture and farming. But in Mecca there was no water, no agriculture, no horticulture, nothing. So Meccan people have no source of income. Kaaba was only source of income for them, because every day people visit Kaaba and offer something. So their offering was their income. Kaaba became a center of idol worship, and every day worshippers visit Kaaba for offering. So these offerings was only source of income for Meccan people. So Meccan people, the mind of Meccan people was that if we accept Tawheed and abandon shirk or idol worship, then we will lose all our source of income. If we establish Tawheed or oneness of God in Mecca, it means that we will be deprived of all those sources of their incomes. So, due to this fear, Meccan people became hostile. But this kind of fear was not prevailing in Medina. So, Medina people have no problem in accepting the ideology of Tawheed. The Prophet of Islam understand this difference between Mecca and Medina. So he migrated from Mecca and settled in Medina, and without any kind of war, without any kind of fighting, Medina people accepted Islam. There was no such kind of atrocity which was faced by Prophet in Mecca. Here I would like to give a very relevant reference. When the Prophet migrated from Mecca after 13 years and reached to Medina, people gathered over there, and at that time he addressed Medina people. This address is narrated by Ibn Ishaq in his book of Sirah. Under this caption, "Awwalu khutbatin khatabaha Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam fil Madina." So the gist of this address is that, "O people, ittaqu an-nar walau bishiqqi tamra." O people, save you from the hellfire. There was no mention of those atrocities committed by Meccan people, not at all. No reference either directly or indirectly. Simply he said that, "O people, save yourself from hellfire." So this was the formula of peace of Islam. The starting point in formula of peace in Islam is that avoid all kind of confrontation, avoid all kind of war, and avail the opportunities. There is a very relevant verse in the Quran, "As-sulhu khair." Reconciliation is the best. This is the formula of peace. Reconciliation is the best. It means that in every situation, in every society, in every condition, you have to adopt the formula of conciliatory course of action rather than confrontational course of action. By this formula, you can establish peace. This formula was adopted by Sufi people in these words. Sulh-e-kul. Sulh-e-kul means, it is a Persian word. Most literature of Sufi people is in Persian. So sulh-e-kul means peace with all. Peace with all. Here peace means no fighting, no war, no violence. So the starting point in Islam towards establishing peace is that you have to accept the prevalent situation. So the difference between Islam and other ideologies.